What's up, YouTube? Bam, and welcome to another edition of Wolf King's Vids. Okay, I looked up, I looked up random videos, some regarding creationism, and I found one video in particular that sort of kind of like helps my case that creationism is essentially dead, and due to its ignorance of empirical scientific data. And here's a video in question from Creation Today that kind of proves my point regarding if evolution is true. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of how evolution occurred, not if. So I've been confirmed, but whatever. Let's just hear it.
Well, the reason I wrote that book is there's one thing, one thought I could not get out of my head, and that was, if evolution were true, then how now shall we live? Meaning, if we were a product of evolution, a product of survival of the fittest, if there is no God, and we're just here by random chaotic force, and we're just molecules in motion, if you will, how would that impact our life? And I found out that once I studied it, and I studied Darwin, I studied Dawkins, Hitchens, E.O. Wilson, some of the purveyors of evolutionary thought, and they led me to a very, very dark place, because you have to start asking questions. Well, if evolution is true and it's just all about the male propagating their DNA, well, what in the world is, we had to ask hard questions like, well, is rape wrong? Oh my. And all.
Oh yeah. Evolution is true. Therefore, how is rape wrong? That's a big moral conundrum. Oh, wait, no it's not. Because our species has evolved in such a certain way that we've developed social orders, self-organization, and essentially with that comes certain behaviors like mating rituals that we follow to such a degree that we want successive generations to actually move on and pass down genes. I mean, we've developed over the generation, we developed certain specific social behaviors in order to ensure the stability of our society. We don't kill people, we don't take each other's shit, because we rely on each other to have the ability to gain more resources through the use of our intelligence and sensory experience. And also with regard to how we actually propagate ourselves, we develop specific mating rituals in order to propagate our species. We don't force ourselves on one another, because we recognize the impact that we need each other to survive. Okay, this is basic evolutionary ethics. This is right down to like basic sociobiology. I mean, you can see other species besides humans that actually produce social order. Bees will fucking sacrifice themselves for the sake of their colony. Fish stay in schools and groups to avoid predators. You have wolves working together in packs in order to get food for their cubs. And they develop certain specific like behaviors to where they punish each other if they go against these rules that come about naturalistically. Now let's look at religion. You can look in the Bible and it'll tell you stuff like, for example, if you rape a woman, you have to marry that. The woman has to marry that rapist. Does that sound very moral to you? Or if you go into an enemy tribe's camp or settlement, you can kill everyone, take the virgins, and use them as sex slaves. Does that sound like absolute morality to you? Yeah, it's not. You know why? Because when you have some demonstrable empirical evidence for something that actually justifies what you're saying, then you got a good moral system there. You got something that you can actually apply to society and use it to improve it. But when you have nonsense like an ancient myth book written by ancient people who didn't know what the fuck they were talking about, then that's where you have a model that can give you nothing, especially with this ancient bullshit. So I would say to the Creatards who have a hard time understanding how evolution occurs, I say open up a science book and get a goddamn education, because reading the Bible is going to get you nowhere. As I said before, in an infinite universe filled with galaxies and planets and life and all this stuff, a personal God is way too small to understand all of this. This has been Wolf King. Peace out. If you like this video, subscribe, comment, leave me your thoughts, all this. Bye.